There's not many times that people start CPR and it's a really good outcome, and this is just one of those amazing stories.
A high school senior helps to save the life of a man who had a heart attack while behind the wheel. It happened over the weekend at a shopping plaza.
News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey shares the incredible story from Brockport, new at 6 tonight.
18-year-old Leah Walker had just started her shift Sunday morning here at Subway when all of a sudden she heard a huge crash out front.
Bread's a big part of the morning, so I was getting all the bread ready
when a blue pickup truck smashed into a pole right in front of the shop.
I had stuck the last tray of bread in, closed the door, and a truck had crashed outside. It was very loud.
She called 911 and then ran to help. The truck doors were locked and the man inside was clearly in trouble.
And so I'd run to the back to grab our wooden rod that the key's on. They smashed the window open. One of the passerbys is the one that reached his arm in to unlock it.
They pulled Jack Brennan out of his truck. He was having a heart attack.
I was shaking, so I kind of checked his pulse. I think he had a faint pulse, but by that time the first EMS truck had arrived, and so he grabbed his AED and I started chest compressions while he applied the AED pads.
Eventually, first responders took over and transported Jack to the hospital. Leah's quick actions were crucial.
She definitely contributed in the saving of a life, without a doubt.
Leah is a senior at Holly High School. That's where she learned CPR.
My soccer coach actually offers a class in school called Sports Safety and Fitness, where we learn first aid, CPR, sports medicine, and all that stuff within a year.
The teenager has worked 3 jobs for the last few years trying to buy her horse before she goes off to college this fall. She never imagined a Sunday at work would mean saving a life.
Well, I went out to ride my horse last night and everybody's like, "Oh, I saw you on Facebook." And I'm like, yeah, I'm not really one to really want all this attention on me. I like to kind of lay low and just do the right thing.
And in a twist of fate, it turns out Leah and Jack have been around each other before.
He's an ump for softball. I'm a catcher for softball, so he's standing right behind me at some of these games.
Too bad the softball season is over because he owes you a few good calls.
He already gave me plenty, I'm sure.
After Leah helped save Jack's life, she went right back to making subs.
I got in there, I washed my hands all up, I kind of took a second, breathe, and the bread. I gotta get the bread.
Back to the business of serving customers, some of whom had actually waited at the drive-thru the entire time.
And I'm like, "Hi, welcome to Subway, how you doing today?" And they're like, "I've been waiting for 20 minutes. They really weren't that rude once I explained that there was a medical emergency out front.
Leah has heard from a number of the family members of the man that she helped save. They are all, of course, so grateful, and they're hoping that when he is recovered, they can all meet and thank her in person. At the Brockport Subway, Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.